The gentleman quite rightly knows that we've been having some very great difficulties in the western reaches of Virginia of late, most notably with the Shawnee, the Mingo, and the Delaware. I regret to say, too, that I believe the first of these bloodlettings was initiated by one of our own, a white Virginian, an outlaw, to be certain, who apparently was in the frontier and noticed that on the other side of the riverbank from where he was present, he noticed a number of savages coming out of the wood, collecting water, acting peaceably, women and children, and he took it upon himself to kill a number of them. It turns out that they were members of the family of Chief Logan, the headman of the Mingo tribe. And since that time, he has sworn that he will have 7 scalps for every one of his family members killed. He has made good that promise and more. In the meantime, of course, we have our settlers in those reaches. 2 of my sisters reside in Fincastle County. This all taking place in the Ohio country, that part of Virginia we called the Kentuck or Kentucky. And so there have been a great many lives lost, certainly. The gentleman then says, should we not, in view of the loss of life already, should we not perhaps surrender a little bit of our liberty to offer some sort of a compromise that might not be in our best interest with regarding to the preservation of that precious jewel of liberty? Absolutely not, sir. As Dr. Franklin will say later next year. Those who would surrender a little of their liberty to achieve some security deserve neither the liberty nor the security. My father ever taught to me that we should regard liberty as though it is the most precious of all worldly things. We should think of it as though it is a precious jewel, a gemstone, which, like all things, of course, was manufactured by Almighty God. And that many, many years ago, generations ago, he presented that precious gemstone unto our ancestors. And as he did so, he charged them that it was their duty to part with all other worldly things, to spill the last drops of their blood if necessary, but to safeguard that precious gemstone, so that when the time came, they could safely convey it unto their children. Well, sir, that time has come to us now that that precious jewel is in our possession, and here for the last 10 years, the long arm of the British ministry has been reaching these 3,000 miles across the Western Ocean, endeavoring to snatch it hence. I know where I will stand, sir, and compromise is certainly not in that picture.